All right. Well, so after what seems like months, it has arrived. This is the BAM Ultra. This is September's BAM Ultra. So if you don't know what BAM Ultra is a offshoot. It's one of the BAM boxes, one of the many BAM boxes. It's a higher end box. It's a hyper focused box. So whereas most of the BAM boxes will be, here's something from this movie and something from this TV show and something from this comic. Uh, BAM Ultra is kind of like hyper focused, so it's usually one person. It's a little bit higher end. It's a little bit more expensive. Yeah, past boxes have been pretty great. You had, I think recently they did a 90s or an 80s box. I think it was like an 80s box. It had Michael J. Fox in it. They had a Star Wars box with Giancarlo Esposito. I know they just recently had Alicia Silverstone for like a 90s box, and she signed like a Batarang and whatever. But anyways, this is the September BAM Ultra, and this box's theme is The Office. So this is the first BAM Ultra I've ever done. I'm just not, I don't do BAM a lot. I don't really do any subscription boxes a lot anymore for a lot of different reasons. But one of the big reasons is that I just wound up with a lot of stuff that I don't need, don't want. Whereas, this is something that I really will want. BAM has its yeses and nos, but when it's something you really like, I think it's going to be stuff that you really like. So if you're into The Office, you're going to like this box. If you're into horror movies, which is the October box, obviously, then you will like that box. So anyways, this is The Office. They had two options. They had the regular Office box was $149, and it featured a signed Dundee by a major cast member. And then they had an additional, for another $50, you could get a signed script of the episode Threat Level Midnight. And as soon as I saw it was The Office, I knew I wanted it. I was kind of going back and forth, kind of thinking about did I want to do it or not. Looked at some posts, looked at some people who were guessing, and I thought, you know what, if it's one of two people, then I definitely want it. I love The Office, one of my favorite TV shows. I will watch The Office over and over and over again. I watch it at least twice a year all the way through. I can and have watched The Office, binge every episode of The Office, and then turn around and just binge it again. So I love The Office. It's probably one of my 5 favorite TV shows of all time. And so I wanted this. So I'm pretty sure that I know who signed the items in the box. If you can see my shirt, then you probably can figure it out as well. But yeah, so very excited. The only thing I'm concerned about is the Dundee itself. I did see when they did like their teasers, and I think even in maybe their advertisements, they had just a regular little guy on like a black base. And the Dundees in the show were more of like a bowling trophy style. They were smaller, but they had like a little red box and then a base. So I'm hoping, wow, that was weird. I'm hoping that it's the red base one that looks like the one in the show and not just a cheap one. I don't think them would do that, but I was a little concerned because in their marketing, they didn't use the right award. All right, let's open this up. I'm so hyped right now. I'm so hyped right now. I'm on my lunch break. I got a notification that it had arrived. I opened my door and it was sitting right there. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna open it. I'm not gonna look. 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 You guys can see it before I do. Is it exciting? Are you excited? Are you hype? Okay, I'm hype. 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 Okay, so in the box, signed Dundee. I did the $200 option. I don't know if I actually did say that. So in this box is a signed Dundee from a major cast member. Hoping, thinking, pretty sure that it's Rainn Wilson, aka Dwight Schrute. So the signed copy of the Dundee Award. Hi, buddy. You excited to see the Dundee box? Signed Dundee, signed script, pin set. So I think you get like 2 or 3 pins in every box now, instead of just the one. All right, that's not gonna work. I love you, but that's not gonna work. And an art print. So the only thing I'm iffy about is the art print. Everything else I'm super excited for. Okay, so we'll start at the top, which it looks like is the art print. Take that out of the box. It is Dwight as Recyclops. I have a sketch card with him as Recyclops on it. I don't know. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I'm not in love with it. But it's very cool. I think this could grow on me. I don't see ever displaying this unless I could maybe get another Rainn Wilson signature on this somewhere down the line. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I don't hate it. I don't love it. I was kind of hoping it might be like a recreation of Pam's painting of the office building from the show that she did. Again, I don't hate it. I don't love it. But I like it. All right, the pin. There's one. Let me find the other one. There it is. Okay, so there's the other one. All right, the pins. This is also very exciting. The pins are Michael and Dwight from when they did the Chronicles of Narnia. They did a remake of that with Scranton. So, Scranton, what the Electric City? Scranton, what the Electric City? That's cool. I like that. Those are really cool looking pins. And, yeah. So we now know officially 100% that what is in this box is Dwight, Rainn Wilson. All right, I think, okay, so let's go with the award second, because, no, we'll go with it first because it's on top. It's covered in the plastic wraps, and it is the, oh god, yes. Oh, yes. This is legit the same basic award that they had on the show. As far as I can tell, it is a replica, 100%. Oh my god! Oh, this is amazing. Oh. So it says Dundee Award, and then it's signed by Rainn Wilson. It is Beckett certified on the back. Beckett authenticated words. Oh my god, this is... Oh. So, a couple months ago, I got a Barbasol can replica from Jurassic Park that a friend of mine actually made me. It's a prop replica, and that is one of my favorite items that I own. And it still is one of my absolute favorite items that I own. This is... Oh, man. This is so awesome. This might be my favorite thing that I own. Honest to God, I have a signed copy of Superman Man of Steel #1, signed by Dan Jurgens. And obviously, like, there's family stuff, whatever. But yeah, that, gosh, yeah, look at that. Oh man, it's perfect. It's perfect. This is exactly what they look like on the show. I want to go back and like look for sure, but as far as I can tell, this is a perfect replica. It's a little scratched. That's okay. Is that just goo? There's some goo on it, but that's from the thing. Buddy, I love you, but not today. Gosh, yes. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. And I think, not that you would want to, but you could probably get another signature there if you wanted to. If you wanted to, like, add to it, but it wouldn't be ideal, but if you wanted to get like another signature, maybe like across there, you probably could do that. Oh, wow. That's so, God, that's so cool. Okay. All right. So the last thing is the script. And, Bam in the past I've had some concerns about the way Bam ships stuff, especially with these Ultra boxes, because they look, I see them sometimes arrive from people in other people's videos, and I'm like, oh, because the post office will butcher the crap out of these things. But this arrived perfectly. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had kind of wondered what it was going to look like. It is. Yep, this is the signed copy of Threat Level Midnight. This was an episode in season 7, one of the last episodes. It's one of the last episodes that Steve Carell was in. If you're not familiar with The Office, Threat Level Midnight is a movie that Steve Carell's character wrote, and it was kind of a recurring gag throughout the show. So it was this fun kind of, oh, buddy, I know, you really want in. It was this fun kind of like gag that they did on the show that, he wrote it, and it was pretty horrible. Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta redo this thing. It's kind of falling out of there. We'll have to be very careful with this. I need to, I don't want to take this off, but it's kind of sitting in there a little funny. Let's see if I can just squeeze it. But yeah, the cool thing about, the really fun thing about it, there we go, I was able to get it back in there. The fun thing about that episode was that everybody, like, kind of appeared in that episode. So it was kind of a fun little nod to the show. Every character that was, like, in the show at some point, pretty much, made an appearance in this episode. So if you wanted to, somewhere down the line, there's so many spaces where you could get other actors from the show, from like the long course of the show, because most everybody who was in Threat Level Midnight, who was in The Office, was probably in this episode. So this is so super cool. The main autograph I do want to get on this is Brian. I'm blanking his last name. He played Kevin. And probably now BJ Novak, because he did write this. Gosh, this is so cool. And those are easy autographs to get. All of these actors, for the most part, go to conventions fairly regularly. So that would be very cool. Gosh, look at that. Rainn Wilson has such a unique signature. I'm a huge Rainn Wilson fan. He's such a great actor. He was so amazing on The Office. He was such a great character. This is so cool. All right, so let's look at the spoiler card. I don't think there was any kind of variance or anything like that. Rainn Wilson, Bam Ultra. The Office is one of those special shows that has become a permanent part of pop culture history, and Rainn Wilson's Dwight Schrute is perhaps one of the most iconic characters in this iconic series. We are thrilled to get to celebrate Dwight with an Ultra box for the ages. The autograph prop Who can forget what they felt in this Chili's tonight? That's a great line that Pam said during one of the Dundees. Oh, that's so crazy. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. The pins were... let me grab one. They went back to metal backings. What to do, Bam? What to do? They had those rubber backings for the longest time. I don't know when that happened. The collector's pins, artist Brian Romero designed this pin set of Michael and Scott and Dwight Schrute in the infamous Scranton Boys. Yeah, Scranton, what? The Electric City, Scranton, what? So, the print was artist Billy Martin, his impression of Dwight as Cyclops from the epic Halloween episode. Cyclops was a character created by Dwight to help celebrate Earth Day. And it's a very funny, it's such a funny little gag. It's one of the things I love about The Office is just that funny, like, everyday randomness. And then the signed script, Threat Level Midnight, was Michael Scott's vision of the greatest movie of all time. Enjoy every epic line with this script signed by Dwight himself. So this is the script from episode 7. Oh man, this is so cool. This is so amazing. I don't even know how I'm going to display these things. I'd love to display these two together. I don't know if that's possible, but maybe I'll just get like a case, a clear case of some sort that I can display this bad boy in. And then, maybe try and figure out some way to mount this. This isn't super thick. This is maybe 30 pages. Let's see, 23 pages or something like that. So this wouldn't be too hard to mount, I guess. But I would want it in a way that I could easily take it out and get it signed by other people. God, yeah, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Bam, they knocked it out of the park. I can't get over how awesome this is. I'm so excited. If you want to get a Bam Ultra, the next theme is... I'm going to put this up so he doesn't block. The next theme is Halloween. They're a little bit more expensive. This one wasn't too bad. This was, like I said, $150 for the Dundee, the pins, and the print. And then it was like $200 for the script, the Dundee, the print, all that together. So, wow. Wow. This is so cool. So yeah. So that was Bam Ultra for September. Gosh, buddy. Okay. Well, what was the point of that? You're just running across. If you knock over this award, I'll never forgive you. I might love it more than you. That's not true. I love you more than anything else. Okay. So before he goes crazy sauce and tries to inspect everything, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah. What's your favorite episode of The Office? And how jealous are you if you're an Office fan of this bad boy? Gosh, this is so cool. I can't get over how awesome that is. I'm very happy I did this. Like I said, I've never really pulled the plug on an Ultra box before. I've never really been too certain. I don't get into the mystery of it because if I'm spending that much money, I want to make sure that it's something that I like. And, the idea of spending $200 and probably getting something that I wouldn't like as much, like if it said TV shows instead of The Office and, it was a autograph from somebody from Supernatural, I wouldn't be happy because I don't watch that show, no matter how cool that box may have been. So this is great. It came super great. Bam, great job on the shipping with this one. Good job all around. This is a win. Absolute win. Very excited. Looking forward to maybe putting some more autographs on that script. Yeah, definitely Kevin, Stanley, Ryan. I mean, everybody. It would be great. I'd love to get Rashida Jones and John Krasinski and Jenna Fisher and Steve Carell. Those are probably a lot more difficult to get, but it's still very cool. And even if you didn't get all of them and you only got like 3 or 4, that's still a pretty dope thing to have. And yeah, and if you have any ideas on how I can mount these or like display these, let me know. I would be totally cool with. I have like a bookshelf And that's it. I don't have a lot of shelving units. It's an apartment, so yeah, I'd love to have some suggestions on how I might be able to display these, because I have no clue, and I don't want to put these in a box. I mean, they're gonna go in a box for now, but yeah. So that's it. Man, this is so cool. All right. So thank you again to Bam. Yeah. And thank you to Rainn Wilson for being freaking awesome, being hilarious, and just being just Dwight. You were amazing. And this is amazing. Again, I'm so happy that this is a replica and not just a Dundee award. I was a little concerned about you, Bam. But they did it. They knocked it out of the park. So, all right. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great one. Thank you for watching. Give me a like and whatnot. And I don't have anything lined up for new boxes or anything like that, so we'll see when I see you. All right. Thanks. Bye.